Antigua and Barbuda.
Excellency, Santiago Andres Cafiero, Minister of Foreign Affairs, International Trade and Worship of Argentina, His Excellency Marcelo Ebrard Casopon, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mexico, Her Excellency Alicia Bastena Ibarra, Executive Secretary of the CELAC, Excellencies, colleague foreign ministers, heads of delegation, ladies and gentlemen. For me and my delegation, it's an honor and a privilege to be here in Buenos Aires with you on this very special occasion. Let me first take the opportunity to congratulate and thank Argentina as the incoming CELAC pro tempore president for hosting this very important and critical event. Collective action has become very crucial in a time of increasing uncertainty and complex global crises. I would also like at this time to thank Mexico as the outgoing PTP for its excellent leadership and presidency. During the past 2 years, Mexico has ensured that CELAC remained robust and resilient as a regional mechanism despite the setbacks stemming from the COVID-19 pandemic. I applaud Mexico too for spearheading workable solutions and driving meaningful dialogue among member states so that our region could better navigate the COVID storm. I'm confident today that Argentina will continue to build on Mexico's extensive efforts and further strengthen effective cooperation between us all. Last year was a difficult year for all of us. Countries faced immense challenges, and unfortunately our resilience is still being tested. The Omicron strain is now proving to be another game changer as all of our countries struggle to combat and contain this new variant. The COVID pandemic is a burden that we all share. It has exacted a heavy human and economic toll on our countries, leaving devastating consequences in its wake. As such, Antigua and Barbuda commends the proposed work plan for 2022 as put forward by Argentina. We look forward to engaging in a comprehensive discussions with CELAC member states to work towards a post-COVID-19 recovery that is inclusive and one that reduces the long-standing inequalities and vulnerabilities. In addition, my country looks forward to improving regional self-sufficiency in healthcare matters, as outlined in the work plan, especially given the stockpiling and hoarding of coronavirus supplies and vaccines by the world's wealthiest countries. It is in this regard that we place a premium and recognize the stellar work done by Cuba in the creation of, and certainly its offer, to provide vaccines to all our member states. We laud the effort by member states to encourage collaboration in science, technology, and innovation, as evidenced by the vital cooperation in healthcare, as well as the recent signing of the convention establishing the Latin American Caribbean Space Agency. We are also eager to strengthen the regional disaster risk response, to enhance resilience to natural and man-made hazards, to protect lives, properties, and livelihoods. With regard to the 2022 work plan, Antigua and Barbuda applauds the PTP for identifying gender equality as a vital component for sustainable recovery in a post-COVID-19 world. The meaningful participation of women and other vulnerable groups, such as youth, must guide sustainable and durable recovery efforts as our region seeks to build back and to leave no one behind. Inclusive digital transformation is also a vital part of this recovery. And we urge that we continue to bridge the digital divides to meet the needs of our younger generations and vulnerable groups. Trends indicate that this year, 2022, will be the year for the enhanced development of the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, e-commerce, and blockchain technologies, and other digital areas that proved helpful and resilient during the pandemic. As we work together, Antigua and Barbuda requests continued solidarity, a high-level advocacy for sustainable development of small island development states. Considered the most vulnerable to exogenous shocks, SIDS have been disproportionately affected by the effects of the pandemic and of climate change. For tourism-reliant nations such as ours and other SIDS, the impact of the pandemic on socio-economic lifelines such as tourism and travel has resulted in significant losses in our GDP. In addition, access to concessional financing remains a top priority for SIDS to create new pathways, especially within the context of the COVID-19 and climate change mitigation, where the rescheduling of debt payments and debt forgiveness has become an even greater necessity for our survival. The promotion and development of a multidimensional vulnerability index by international financial institutions is crucial, indeed critical, as we strive to the achievement of the SDGs. As such, these issues are of utmost importance to us, and we believe that CELAC can assist in these areas. The pandemic has exacerbated pre-existing disparities regarding access to critical resources. In the Caribbean, for example, we need more testing kits. We need more oxygen supplies and equipment, which all play a very useful and essential role in treating the COVID-19. Other matters of priority include climate change and the issue of de-risking, where foreign banks have been scaling back on activities in our jurisdictions despite our comprehensive efforts and rates of success where compliance is concerned. Antigua and Barbuda looks forward to forging synergies with CELAC member states for meaningful climate action in alignment with the Paris Agreement commitments. A reduction in emissions today can prevent future economic and environmental losses for present and future generations, especially for us in SIDS, or as SIDS, who are threatened by rising sea levels and inundation of coastal areas. Excellencies, it is important that we continue to coordinate efforts to manage the socio-economic fallout from the pandemic, to build a Latin American and Caribbean region that is more secure, more resilient, and more sustainable. I look forward to working with you as we seek to craft innovative and regionally tailored solutions to these crises, which threaten to leave many behind. In this connection, I believe and reiterate that CELAC can and will play a meaningful role in building resilience and in supporting our transition to a more sustainable region. If it pleases you, Mr. Chair.